It's Parsha time!
Hey guys, it's Ari Sarayap, and guess what? It's Parsha time! So let's get to it. This week's Parsha is Parsha Ki Tissa, and it falls on what week? What are we celebrating this week? Purim. So it's really interesting to me because this week's Parsha actually has a similar theme to Purim. Let me tell you what it's about. So one of the first things we learn about in this week's Parsha Ki Tissa, right, is that you're not supposed to count a fellow Jew. And I think this is not just relevant for Jews from all around the world to know, but even for people who are not Jewish. Let me tell you why. You are more than just a number. You cannot be limited or defined as a numerical value. You cannot be 1, 2, 3, or even 42. You are a special neshama, a special soul. You are placed on this earth to do something special. That's why birthdays are so special, because that's the day that God decided that the world cannot continue without you in it. Do you understand how special you are? So when someone says 1, 2, 3, no, don't limit me to a number. I'm more than that. I can't be contained as a number. That's why when the Jews would count other Jews back in the biblical times, they would use items. They wouldn't say 1, 2, 3, 4. No, everyone would put a little item, and that's at the end of when they were counting, they were like, oh, okay, so we have 10 items, that means there must be 10 people here. So if you're gonna do anything this week, I want you to think of yourself not as a number, God forbid, but as something greater than that. And how can that coincide with Purim? Because during Purim, we learn that Haman, who was the right-hand man of King Achashverosh, right? Haman wanted to destroy the Jewish people. And Mordecai, right? Mordecai and Esther, they basically saved the Jewish people. So how is it that one person can be like, you know what? I'm a messenger from God. And I know God is telling me that I can't let this happen to my people. You know, so Mordecai, you know, he teaches us that one person, he can change the outcome of the world. And what happens to Haman? A person who tried to kill the Jewish people. Let this be a lesson to anyone who hates Jews. Haman ended up being hanged by the gallows. And it was the same gallows that Haman intended for Mordecai to be hanged on. Isn't that something special? Did you hear what I said? The same gallows that Haman intended for Mordecai to be hanged from is the gallows that Haman and his children were hanged from. So, what can we learn again from Purim and this week's Parsha? You can't be limited. Whether you're one person, 2 people, 3 people, or 100 people, you can change the world, and don't limit yourself to a number, because you're more than that. I give you guys a bracha that you have an amazing week, that you finish this week off strong, and you really connect to what it means to celebrate Purim. Purim Sameach, and Shalom.